The most important thing that you can do for yourself as you are climbing up the aging ladder, ladies and gentlemen, is to move your body, to exercise. Because when you do that, you are igniting, I'm going to call them, you are igniting the injury prevention muscle police in your body to start being on alert. And how are they going to be on alert? They're going to be on alert when you move your body. They're going to say, well, I see what she's doing, so let's continue to give her that fluid in her joints so she can move and exercise and walk and swim and whatnot. But you might ask, well, Pauline, I don't know how to get started. I'm 50 years old. I'm 60 years old. I'm 70 plus. I don't know how to get started. Where do I get started? Where do I go to work out? Excellent question. You can work out anywhere. I'm going to say that again because I really want that to get into your mind and into your spirit. You can work out anywhere. You can work out in the gym. You might say, oh, well, Pauline, I feel a little intimidated walking into the gym. I'm going to help you dismiss that feeling because you should not feel intimidated. But oh, I'm too old to walk into the gym and work out. No, you're not. I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do in the gym today in this video. You can work out at home. Yes, you can. And you have a wall. You have a wall for exercises that I'm going to show you in this video that you can do. You can work out in the gym. You can work out at home. You can work out outside. You can work out anywhere. So don't let that be an excuse from stopping you to move your body. Because, ladies and gentlemen, as we climb up the aging ladder, it's so important that we exercise. I read articles, the importance of weight training as we get older. That's one article right there. I read another article, the importance of working your muscles to benefit your heart. And as you know, that's the most important muscle in your body. So you really want to start lifting, even if it's a water bottle in the beginning. That's okay. Then you're going to grab your 3 pounds, your 5 pounds, your 10 pounds, and then you're going to increase it because you want to increase your muscle strength. Because as I always say, our muscle is our most precious organ that we have on our body because our muscle protects the bones, ladies and gentlemen. The muscle protects the bones. God forbid if we slip, if we fall, if we hit the cement, we can break a bone. But if we have that muscle that we have developed from working out, the bone will say, thank you, muscle. Thank you, muscle. Because of you, I'm not going to break. So that is the main reason, ladies and gentlemen, why your girl is so passionate about sharing the good news. Exercise as we climb up the aging ladder. And if you didn't read the thumbnail, your girl is 73 years young. I'm 73 years young. And like you, I praise God for my limbs, for my legs, for my mind, for my creativity. And all of that comes from moving my body. You ever notice that when you don't move, you're sluggish? You ever notice that? I notice that sometimes. And oh my goodness, don't catch a cold or anything. You can't move. You're sluggish because the muscles are saying, wait a second, I have to recuperate. I just have to rest. And yes, you do. You have to listen to your body and you have to listen. You have to listen to your body and you have to rest. And because that rest gives us recovery. I digress. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do, I want to share a couple of my exercises that I do in the gym that have been very beneficial to me. So, exercise number one. And again, I want you to walk into that gym with confidence. I don't care how much weight you're carrying on your body, just walk into that gym with confidence and knowing and affirming to yourself that you are in the process of getting that weight off. Yes, you are. Because the first exercise that I want to show you is cardio. It's a cardio one. And as soon as I get in the gym, most times I'll get on the stationary bike, and I'll go at my own pace. And that's what I want you to do. I'll go at my own rhythm on the stationary bike because I know that I am warming up those muscles. You don't want to jump into weightlifting immediately when you go to the gym. No, you want to let the muscles know, hey guys, I'm warming you up because you are getting ready to go to work. Stationary bike. I love it. You don't have to worry about being on the bike and balancing yourself. No, you don't have to worry about that because the bike is grounded, nailed to the floor. You're going to go at your own pace. What I do, I get on the bike for 2 minutes. I'll ride the bike for 2 minutes. Sometimes I'll just ride it for a minute. It all depends on how busy I am and how much of a workout that I want to get in that day. So let's say I get on the bike for a minute. After the muscles have been warmed up, then maybe I might pick up a weight and I'll just start lifting. And then after I do 12 or 15 reps of the weight, I'll get back on the bike and I'll do that for a minute, then go right back into the weights and lift. I'll do 3 rounds of each bike and lifting. Then I'm going to move to one of my favorite exercises of all times. And I think this is going to be a favorite of yours too. If you try it and, just take this video with you to the gym and just take the video with you to the gym and just see me demonstrate what I'm talking about right now today. Second favorite exercise that I do at the gym is I will grab a 12-pound medicine ball and I'll do a medicine ball slam. This ball that I'm using right here is 12 pounds. As you can see, I'm lifting my arms up very high and then I'm slamming that ball to the ground, lifting it up very high, slamming the ball to the ground. I do that 15 times. 15 times. And what am I doing? What in the world are you doing, Pauline? I'm working my core, ladies and gentlemen. I am working my core, and I want to remind you that the core is not only about your abs. The core is about your back too. So I'm working the muscles in the front and in the back of the core. I'm working my arms. But the real fun thing about it, as I think about it, is I am relieving, I am releasing, I am releasing stress. I am releasing the tension that has built up in my muscles. You know, if you go to the gym and before you go to the gym and you've gotten into an argument with your partner, with your beloved, with your child, you grab that medicine ball and you slam it down. And as you are slamming it down, you can feel the stress leaving your body. You just slam that ball down. And you know what you can say to yourself? When I walked into this gym, I had a lot of doubt within myself because I was intimidated by everybody that I saw around me. But you know what? I'm going to take this medicine ball and I'm going to slam it. And as I slam it, I am slamming the doubt. I am slamming the insecurity within myself. And as I'm slamming that doubt, I am building up my confidence. And oh, yes, I can step in the gym. It doesn't matter how much I weigh, I can do it. And I'm in this gym to lose the weight, and I deserve to be in this gym just like everybody else. So that's why I'm going to grab this medicine ball and I'm going to use it. So what you can do, get that medicine ball, and once you get that medicine ball and you slam it down for 12 or 15 times, get back on the stationary bike. Get back on the stationary bike and just start pedaling. Again, as you are pedaling, think of it as affirming. You are affirming yourself. You are affirming the power that is within you. You are affirming your goals of losing weight. You are affirming your goals of getting stronger. You are affirming yourself, and you are denying the lies that culture has penetrated within your mind about aging. When you age, you just decline. Lie. When you age, you're just going to look like Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus with their big bellies and their illnesses that go along with that big belly. Lie. I am working out. I am moving my body. I am doing my thing. We're on the stationary bike. We've lifted the weights. We've bounced the ball. Next thing that I like to do when I am in the gym is work my legs. I always tell you, if this is your first time if this is your first time joining me, welcome to the page. But for those who have been with me for quite some time, you know I am always telling you that our legs are our wheels. They are our tires that help us navigate through this wonderful experience of life. And because of that, I don't want to have a flat tire. I want to have strong tires. And what I do, one of the exercises that I do in the gym that I highly recommend you doing is side lunges. Side lunges. When you do side lunges, if this is your first time doing it, go at your own pace, just like you're doing with the stationary bike. Don't go very low. Don't dip very low from side to side. Go at your own pace. But I'm going to tell you what you are doing for yourself. You are opening up your legs. Sometimes we can get very tight around our leg area as we age. We can get very tight, and we want to loosen up that tightness. And we loosen up the tightness by introducing side lunges into our routine, just like that. You're loosening up the tightness. You are working on your hamstrings. You are working on your glutes, ladies and gentlemen. And again, for those who have been with me for a long time, I hate to sound like a parrot, but for the newcomers, your glutes are the largest muscle in your body. I want you to think of your glutes, especially if you're trying to lose weight. I want you to think of your glutes as a fat burning machine, because that is exactly what they are. They are a fat burning machine. And when you do these side lunges, you are turning up the fire. You are turning up the furnace on that fat burning machine. Okay, not only are your glutes a fat burning machine, ladies and gentlemen, but they help you with your balance. They are the most important stabilizing muscle in your body. That's why you really want to incorporate exercises like side lunges and especially squats into your daily routine. Now, again, you can exercise at the gym, you can exercise at home. And while I'm thinking about squats, while squats are on my mind, when you wake up in the morning, when you get out of the bed, you can do this at home. When you get out of the bed, hit the floor by doing 10, 12, or 15 squats. You're waking up the body and you're putting some fire on that furnace. It is so important. Our balance, that's my favorite word. Our balance is everything. As a matter of fact, our balance is our key to independence. You know that. You know that more so than I do because you know of the many, many incidents and injuries and people in nursing homes as young as in their 40s who have tripped and who have fallen in the bathroom, in the bathtub, in the shower. They've fallen and they've, because of lack of balance, and they have broken their hip and they're in the nursing home. And many, many elderly people have fallen and broken their hips, broken their, even their arms, something as their arms, they have broken their arms, and that has led to their death. Because of that, we, ladies and gentlemen, especially us youngsters over the age of 50, we want to make sure that our balance is on top of the list. And how do we do that? We do that with the side lunges. We do that with the squats as well. All right. So you're doing the side lunges. Again, after you do the side lunges, you can get right back on that stationary bike and do your thing. The stationary bike is like the bread that's in between the meat, for lack of a better word, of your exercise. Because this is a stationary bike right here, right here. You're always going back to it when you complete your bicep curls, your lunges, your medicine ball slam. Just go back to that stationary bike, all right? You're going to be burning a lot of calories. You're going to be opening up your lungs, but most importantly, you are going to be loving on your heart. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, so we've done the exercises at the gym. We've had a good time at the gym. So you might say, well, look, Pauline, it's cold outside. I don't want to go to the gym. It's snowing, it's raining. I don't want to go to the gym. What can I do? You can stay in your cozy apartment and you can still work out. Again, you can work out anywhere, anywhere. So let me tell you some of my favorite exercises that I do at home. Getting back to the glutes, I love working my glutes. I love working my hips. I just love it because I know that I am benefiting my body, ladies and gentlemen. I'm benefiting my Ferrari, my Rolls Royce, because this body allows me to navigate through this world. So I'm going to make sure that I'm on top of my game. Let me show you the first exercise that I would recommend that you do at home, right here. It's angled hip abductors. You can see I've placed my hand against the wall. I'm leaning in an angled position and I'm raising one leg up. Slowly, I'm raising one leg up. What in the world is that doing, Pauline? That is helping, that is benefiting your hips. That is helping you to increase this natural fluid that we produce in our bodies. It's called synovial. I'll, I'll write the description right here. Synovial. It's a fluid that you produce in your own body that helps you to lubricate your joints. So, as you're raising your leg up, you are increasing that fluid in a very good way to lubricate your muscles and your joints. Hip, angled hip abductor exercise. That's what I'm doing right here. And as a matter of fact, this exercise has been recognized by physicians, by chiropractors, by people in the health industry, the good ones, the educated ones. This exercise has been recognized as a good one for increasing that strength around your hips, around your hip area, your lower body area, for increasing that strength. And also, if you have happened to had an injury, a hip injury, this is an excellent exercise to help you recover even faster. So, you want to include that in your home exercise routine. I know you have a wall. I know you have a wall in your house, in your apartment, in your studio. I know you have a wall. And because of this wall, we're going to put it to use. And we're going to use that wall as one of our exercise tools. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, even if I am 73, that's okay. I still want to have toned arms and shoulders. Oh, yes, I do. Don't let your age be your cage, all right? Don't let your age be your cage. Show yourself off. And how I do that with this exercise right here. This exercise right here is an excellent one for working your shoulders, your front deltoids, your back deltoids, and that round little sexy muscle right there, your shoulder muscle. This is really good. It's an alternating shoulder raise, and I'm using a 10-pound kettlebell, and I'm doing one arm and then one arm and then the other. As you can see right here in the video, shoulder raise. You really want to build those muscles up around your shoulders, ladies and gentlemen, because again, that sustains our independence. We can reach up in a cupboard and grab what we want to grab. You know, sometimes we just take this body for granted. We really do. But for you to just grab your favorite cup of your favorite mug from the cabinet, that's a blessing. That's a blessing because that muscle is allowing you to do that. And this is what happens when you incorporate this exercise at home. You can get on the floor. You can get on the floor on your mat, grab your kettlebells, and start doing it. Now, if you're just starting with an exercise program, I don't want you to grab a 10-pound weight. I don't want you to grab a 10-pound kettlebell. I want you to grab a water bottle. Grab a water bottle. And if that's too light, then grab a 3-pound weight. And what you are doing, you are alerting that muscle to the fact that, hey guys, I'm getting ready to love on you, and you're going to see this love because I'm going to increase the weight with time. But I don't want to shock you. I don't want to shock you. I don't want to scare you. So I'm starting off with the water bottle. Then I'm starting off with the 3-pound weight. And then I'm going to graduate to the 5-pound weight, the 10-pound weight. and so on and so forth. But you don't want to hurt yourself. You want to take it slow. A favorite exercise of mine at home. It's a home. Well, in all honesty, you can do this exercise at the gym too, but you can do this exercise at home. No excuses. One of my favorites for the Tina Turner shoulders. Oh, yeah. Next exercise that I really like to do, I'll get on my mat, just like here, and I'll do a single leg high bridges. Single leg high bridges. I'm lifting my booty off the mat and I'm holding that position. That's called an isometric hold. I'm holding that isometric position as I'm bringing one leg into my chest and out, in and out. What am I doing? What am I doing, Pauline? Again, you're working on my favorite fat burning muscle, the glutes. You're making those glutes nice and strong. That's what you want to do. Try it at home. Pull out the mat, lift your booty off of the floor, hold it in an isometric position, and bring that leg into your chest and out. Into the leg, into your chest and out. Oh my goodness, are you showing the body some love today? You know what? I hope you, I hope you do one of these exercises today. Let me know in the comments and let me know which one you did. All right. Why put off why put off tomorrow what you can do today? So start the exercise. Start doing some of the exercises today and let me know which ones they were. Okay. Not only me, let the whole community. This is a wonderful community right here at Ageless Fitness Lifestyle, at the Ageless Fitness Lifestyle channel. Let us know. Let us know what you did. And let us know how many reps you did too, how many times you did it. All right. So you see the hip angle abductor exercise I did. I showed you my favorite one. One of my, I shouldn't call it my favorite. That's like calling one of your children your favorite children. But one of my, I can't help myself. One of my favorite exercises to do right here, which was the isometric hold single leg bridge. My goodness gracious, I just get so excited. I can't even remember what I'm saying because I'm just so passionate about exercising and sharing my love for working out with you. It is called the isometric hold bridge, all right? When you're bringing one leg to the chest and then letting it go out. So my last and final exercise, and thank you so much for joining me. Let me know how you like this video and let me know what other exercises that you would like me to include. Let me know the part of your body that you really want to work on and strengthen. And I promise you, I will share that information with you because after all, you know, we are still youngsters over the age of 50. Yes, we are. Okay, my last and final exercise that I want to share with you is one that I hated to do. I hated to do it in the beginning, but I did it and I became very proficient with it. Kneeling push-ups. You really want to do that? You want to do that for your triceps. You want to do that for your chest. You want to do that for the upper part of your body. Kneeling push-ups. You're going to get on your mat and you're going to go down as far as you can. If you can only go down like a half an inch, do it. Just do it because you're introducing the body to something new. And I want you to be consistent because that half an inch is going to turn into an inch. And that inch is going to turn into 2 inches. And then you're going to go all the way down to the ground. So kneeling push-ups right here. All of the exercises that I've shared with you in this video, I do 12 to 15. But if you're just getting started, do at your own pace. Go at your own pace. So you might say, well, look, I can only do 5. That's great. Congratulations, do 5, because I know you're going to graduate to 10, and 10 is going to graduate to 15. So another thing, I don't want you to beat yourself up. I want you to keep on getting after it. I want you to be consistent. I don't want you to stop with exercising, because when you stop, then the body is going to say, she stopped. I don't have to work. I don't have to work. I can just sit back. You don't want the body to sit back. You want to use your muscles, because the body might get too used to sitting back, and the body might get really, she might get real stubborn, So like when you want her to move, she might say, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm on the beach having a little margarita. I ain't moving, because when you had the opportunity to move, you missed it. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this pain that I'm in. I digressed. So look, if you can't do the kneeling push-ups, we got that wall. Use your wall, ladies and gentlemen, and do the push-ups against the wall. All right? Okie doke, that's about it for right now. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this video was valuable to you. I really hope so, because I'm here. I'm here to bust the myth that once you reach a certain age, it's over. It's not over. We're just in second gear. So thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget, if you've used any of these exercises, share it with us in the comments, all right? And if you are not a subscriber, please press that subscribe button. Please like, and please share. If you're young, if you're in your 20s and your 30s, share this video with your mother and your father and your grandmother and your grandfather, whoever. Share it with them. Tell them, hey, mommy, look, there's this young lady who's 73 years young. As a matter of fact, mommy, she's younger than you are. She's 73, mommy, and she's working out, and she's sharing her passion, her love for working out with the world. So, mommy, check this video out, and let's do some exercises with her, all right? Share the video with me. Share the video with your loved ones. Thank you so much for joining me, all right? Take good care. Be well. Stay blessed. Remember that age is nothing but a number. And God willing, I'll see you soon. Take good care now. Bye-bye.